Have you ever wondered what fruits would look like if they were combined together and grow a garden? Well, I have. So today I'll be combining grow a garden fruits using AI, and I'll also be making some custom fruits of my own. And at the end of the video, I'll be showing YouTubers and tricking them into thinking that these fruits are being added. And the first fruit we are going to combine is a moon mango and an apple. So the first thing we have to do is go onto the grow a garden wiki, and we have to find where the moon mango is, and here it is. So now we just need to grab an image of it just like this, and we will put this into the AI, and we also need to get an apple. So let's go ahead and get ourselves the apple, and we are going to put these both into the AI, and I'm going to say combine both of these fruits. Make the second image, the apple, into a moon apple. Use the same colors as the first image and keep the art style the same. And now our AI is going to generate ourselves the first fruit, which is going to be the moon apple. And hopefully this thing looks pretty cool. And it seems like it's generating right now. Let's see what it's going to look like. Okay, it seems like it kind of has the mango leaf right here, and I think this is a part of the apple. Oh my gosh. It is literally combining both of them together. Oh man, this is going to look sick. And it has like the moon pattern on the apple right here. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. We actually just generated a moon mango apple. If this was in the game, this would be like the most OP fruit. And this thing looks absolutely perfect. So we're going to grab this image right here. And now we have to Photoshop it to make it look like it is actually inside the game. So let's go ahead and import our apple just like this. And we're also going to grab this moon mango tree. There we go. And let's just import this in here. And let's remove this text real quick. And what I'm going to do is make the moon apple hanging off of the tree. And this is going to look super perfect and realistic. So let's go ahead and get our moon apple down just like that. And whoa, this thing looks insane. Let's get a few more ones hanging down from the tree just so it looks a little bit more realistic. And look at this. We just created our first fruit, which is the moon apple. If this was inside of the game, I would definitely buy this. So we're going to go ahead and save this, and we are going to show the YouTubers later on in the video. But we still got some more fruits to combine, so let's go to the next one. All right, for the next fruit, I think we are going to do something with a candy blossom. So let's combine the candy blossom right here, and let's combine it with a sunflower. And we are going to see what a candy blossom and a sunflower would look like if they were combined together. So let's head to the wiki, and let's grab this right here, and we're going to put this into the AI. And we also need to find ourselves a sunflower. There we go. Now let's grab this. Let's take a photo of this. And now we have the candy blossom and the sunflower into the AI. And I'm going to do the same prompt once again, but I need to modify it. I'm going to say combine both of these fruits, make the second image a sunflower, and have the same colors and style as the first image. The first image is a candy blossom from Grow a Garden, or it can be cotton candy. And let's go ahead and see what AI is going to generate for us. And I think this one is going to look super cool, and it's getting started right now. So let's take a peek and let's see what this is going to look like. And our candy blossom sunflower has been generated, but I don't know if this is good enough. I think I'm going to try a different prompt, and we're going to try to make this a little bit better. I'm going to say, could you keep the candy blossom stick, make the sunflower the colors of the candy blossom, aka different shades of pink and blue. So let's put that prompt in, and let's see if we can get a better generation. And oh yeah, this thing is looking much better. This is going to look so sick. Whoa, look at this. All right, let's see if it gets the stem correct. And yeah, oh my gosh, this thing looks insane. Honestly, Grow a Garden has to get me on the dev team, because if this was in the game, everybody would love it. Now that we've gotten the generation, we need to make it look like it's inside of the game. So I'm going to take a screenshot of me holding this apple right here just like this, and let's go ahead and put this into Photoshop. And the first thing we have to do is remove this apple, because we do not want to be holding an apple. We want to be holding our new sunflower candy blossom. Alrighty, that should do the trick. That does not look half bad. Well, we're going to go ahead and put in our sunflower candy blossom right here, and let's go ahead and remove the background just like that. And now we have our sunflower candy blossom inside of Grow a Garden. Let's shrink this bad boy down, and this thing looks insane. Imagine if this was actually in the game. This would definitely be like my favorite plant ever. Well, that is the second fruit done, so let's go ahead and save this. And for the next fruit we are going to be making, I think I'm actually going to make a pet this time around, and we are going to make a dinosaur pet. So let's try to find something in my inventory that looks the most like a dinosaur. I think this caterpillar could be good. Maybe we could use the frog a little bit. We could use this echo frog also, and I think we could also use this giant ant. So I'm going to take a photo of all these pets, and we are going to say, make me a dinosaur pet in this Roblox stud art style. And let's go ahead and see what AI can generate for us, and hopefully this will look pretty good, because having a dinosaur and Grow a Garden would probably be the coolest pet in the whole entire game. And it seems like it's already generating. This thing is actually looking pretty insane. Let's see what the whole entire thing is going to look like though. Okay, its teeth are green. That's pretty interesting. I think it literally just made the whole entire dinosaur green, but it seems like it has the correct hands, and whoa, there we go. All right, this is not too bad. So let's go ahead and put this into the Photoshop, but we do need to modify this guy a little bit, because for some reason there's this base plate right here. So let's go ahead and let's get rid of it. And there we go. The base plate has been removed. Now we just got to remove the background. And here is our dinosaur. This thing looks so goated. The AI did a great job. Now we just got to put it inside of the game. So I'm going to take a photo of this garden right here. So let's go ahead and take the photo. And we are going to make the dinosaur standing on top of the garden somewhere. Let's just put the dinosaur right about here. And we also got to get some shadows because it looks like it's floating on the ground. So let's go ahead and let's put a shadow down. And there we go. We have our own dinosaur pet inside of Grow a Garden. This thing looks so sick. I hope one day that they actually make a dinosaur inside of the game. But I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see for the future updates. Well, let's go ahead and save this. And we have already combined 2 fruits. And we have also made ourselves a new pet. But I want to make an original fruit of my own. So we're gonna head into Photoshop and we are going to draw ourselves a fruit. And I'm gonna call this fruit the frostbite fruit. So what I want it to look like is kind of like a pineapple. We're gonna do some frosty spikes on the top just like this. And I want the bottom to look like an ice cube. So let's go ahead and make an ice cube. And I think we're gonna make it just like this. And let's fill this thing in. And there we go. Now we've gotten our ice cube and we're gonna have these frost icicles at the top. And I think I'm also gonna put some going down the sides just like this, maybe going down the middle. And we are just going to put icicles everywhere. And there we go. Let's go ahead and take a photo of this. And let's see if AI can make our own custom fruit come to life. So I'm gonna say, make this fruit in the same art style. It has icicles at the top as the stem. And the fruit part is an ice cube. It also has icicles coming down the side. And now we're gonna press generate and let's see if they can make our fruit come to life. And I kind of forgot what I already named the fruit, even though I literally just said it like 2 seconds ago. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a new name. I think I'm gonna name it the icy fruit because I totally forgot what I just said. But anyways, let's see what the icy fruit is going to look like. And this thing is taking a pretty long time to generate, but oh, there we go. All right, let's see what it's going to look like. AI has been doing its magic and crafting this absolutely beautiful fruit. And look at this. It is doing it perfectly. This is exactly what I wanted it to look like. We have the icicle shards right at the top, but let's see if it can get the fruit part correctly. And let's see if we can get the icicles coming off the side also. Alrighty, this is looking pretty good so far. I am seeing the ice cube right here. And oh, I'm seeing a little bit of the icicle. Oh man, this is going to look sick. Whoa, look at this thing. Oh my goodness, the icy fruit looks insane. Well, now we got to go ahead and add this to the game. So I kind of want this to look like a pumpkin where it's just sitting directly into the ground. So let's go over here and we are going to take a screenshot. Once my moth moves out of the way, dude, can you move? All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and take a screenshot just like this. And let's import this into Photoshop and we're going to plop it down right in the middle. So let's put this down just like that. But we do need to do some modifications because it kind of added the candy blossom handle right here for some reason. So let's go ahead and we are going to remove that. There we go. And we also need to remove the background. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? I did not mean to do that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's remove the background. And now we have our icy fruit right here. So we're just going to smack it down right there, right in the middle. And we need to make it look like it is sitting inside of my garden. So let's go ahead and let's remove this text right here because this is not a manuka flower. And there we go. That looks much better. And look at that. This thing actually looks pretty real. And the icy fruit has came to life inside of the game, my own custom fruit. So let's go ahead and save this. And I think we are going to combine some more fruits. So I'm going to take a stroll into my garden and I am going to find some inspiration inside of here. So I think I'm actually going to combine a rose and let's see, what should I combine the rose with? I think I'll combine it with a cactus. So let's go ahead and let's make ourselves a rose cactus. So once again, we got to go back to the Grow Garden wiki and we got to grab ourselves a rose. So let's see. Okay, I think this is a rose right here. Let's go ahead and yoink that. And we're going to put this into the AI and we also need to get a cactus. So let's go find ourselves where a cactus would be. I think it should be a legendary. Is it a legendary? No. Oh, it's a mythical. Okay, I didn't even know that. Well, let's go ahead and let's grab the cactus and let's put this bad boy into the AI. And I'm going to say combine both of these fruits, make the second image the cactus, and make it have roses all over it. And let's go ahead and generate. And let's see what the rose cactus is going to look like inside of Grow a Garden. I think this one is going to look pretty cool if it turns out correctly, but the AI kind of has a mind of its own. So let's see what the AI is going to generate for us. And whoa, this thing is actually generating exactly what I thought it was going to generate. Oh man, this thing is looking so sick. Look at this rose cactus. There's literally roses all over the cactus. All right, this thing is insane. And it also has some vines right here. Wow, that is super cool. Well, now we got to put it inside of the game. So let's go over to this empty garden right here. I'm going to back up a little bit to make this look pretty big. And now let's go ahead and put this right here. So let's shrink down the image just like this. And we are going to put it right here in the garden. And we need to actually make it look like it's in the garden. So let's just do this real quick. And I think this should look pretty perfect. Oh yeah, there we go. We just got the rose cactus inside of the garden. This thing looks so cool. So let's go ahead and save this bad boy. And we have already made 5 different items inside of Grow a Garden. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do one more. And then we are going to show the YouTube YouTubers, and hopefully we can trick them that these are actually coming to the game. Now, for this final one, I want this to be the best combination that we can make. So I am going to go find ourselves the cursed fruit. And barely anybody has this fruit. I don't even know if it's in the game. But let's go ahead and grab it and put it into AI just like that. And we also need to find something else to combine it with. So let's look through all the fruits inside of the game. And I think I'm going to combine it with this cherry blossom right here. So let's go ahead and grab a photo of that. And I'm going to say, combine both these fruits to make the most crazy plant you can make. I want it to be pink and red, have the blossoms on the fruits, and have some of them decaying. Also add fire, red vines, red spikes, and some pink accents. And let's go ahead and generate this thing, and let's see what it is going to look like. I think this thing is going to look pretty insane. And if the AI does this correctly, this thing should be the best fruit that we've generated so far. And it seems like the AI is already generating it. This thing is looking so insane. Look at that fire right there. Oh man, I am so pumped to see what this is going to look like. And now we're seeing a little bit more of the image. Oh, I see the blossoms right there. And look, it literally has the cursed fruit right here. Oh my gosh, and it has the vines. This thing is looking so crazy so far. Whoa, look at this thing. Oh my goodness, this thing looks insane. It's like so beautiful, but so cursed at the same time. I'm going to call this one the cursed blossom. Well, let's go ahead and figure out how we can put this inside of the game. So let's just get a photo right up here. And now we should be able to make it look like it's floating a little bit more. So let's go ahead and resize this thing. And I'm going to actually put a couple of them down in the garden. And I am actually so shocked how good of a job AI did. This thing looks so cool. Well, now we just need to add some shadows to the bottom. And once we add these shadows, it is going to look like the fruits are actually floating off of the ground. So let's go ahead and do this. And look at this thing. Oh my gosh. This is literally so cool. The cursed blossom has been created. Guys, comment down below if Grow a Garden should make me a developer of this game, because I literally am coming up with the best ideas. But now let's go ahead and save this. And now that we have combined all of our fruits together and created all of these different fruits and pets, it is time to show the YouTubers and let's get their reaction. And we are going to try to convince them that these are actually coming to the game. So the first YouTuber we're going to show these fruits to is Mini Bloxia. Hello there, Mini Bloxia.
What's good, dude? What do you got me in this call for, bro?
All right, so the Grow a Garden devs have actually shown me the new fruits in the new update, and they said I get to show a few people, so I'm going to be showing you them today.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, I'm being for real.
Dude, are they better than the candy blossom, dude? Or the new pepper?
Honestly, some of them are better than the candy blossom. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and you are going to get the first look at these.
Dude, I'm staring at these right now, dude. Oh my gosh. Wait, yo, is that a cactus?
Yup, so this is the first fruit. It is a rose cactus. Isn't this thing insane?
Bro, that thing actually looks insane, dude. Wait, bro, there's no way that's actually real. Really? That actually looks so good. Bro, that's got to be overpowered. I'm not even trolling, dude. Imagine that golden.
Bro, yeah, selling the fruits on these things will probably sell for a lot of money. Well, I'm going to show you the next one. This one is my personal favorite. Look at this.
Okay, what is that one? Wait, what the heck is that?
This is a combination of the moon mango and an apple, and apparently it's called the moon apple.
Dude, I was just about to say that, bro. It looks like a moon. Dude, that actually looks sick, too. Oh, you got the ant right there. W. Bro, that actually looks sick. Wait, well, why is it purple, though? Wait, what the heck?
Bro, because, you know, the moon mango, it's purple, and this is purple.
Holy flippers, dude. I'm stupid. Yeah, never mind. That makes sense.
Okay, we're going to go to the next one. This one is super sick.
What the heck is that? Dude, that looks like a dragon fruit. What the?
Well, this is the icy fruit, and as you can see, it has some crazy icicles on top.
Bro, that literally looks like a Blox fruit, dude. I'm not even trolling, bro. What even is that? Is that even a real plant? Bro, that one doesn't look real for some reason, bro. There's no way that one's real.
No, this is definitely real. This is 100% real. Okay, you know what? We're just going to go to the next one.
Okay. All right, bro. Dude, what is this, bro? That is not a real plant.
No, this is the dinosaur. This is the dinosaur pet.
Oh, a pet? Oh, okay. I thought you were just showing me plants, dude. The pet. Yo, that actually looks sick, bro. What does it do?
Well, let me think. Every 10 seconds, it does a roar, and it takes everyone's fruit.
That is not what it does, dude. Obviously, they would not make a goddamn pet that OP, okay? You literally had to think about that, too, dude. That's not even... Bro, that's not even possible.
Okay, we're just gonna go to the next one.
Okay, bro. You're being weird. All right.
Well, look at this one. This one is crazy.
Okay, why is it... Wait, dude, that's not even planted. That looks like it's floating, dude. I don't even think there's a floating plant in the game.
Nah, this is the first floating plant inside a Grow a Garden. It's called the Cursed Blossom. Look how cool this looks.
Bro, that is so cap. Bro, it literally looks like a screenshot that you, like, pasted, bro. See, like, look at those flames, dude. Those are, like, 2D. What is that? This does not look real. I'm not even trolling.
Okay, no, these are real. And I got one more to show you. Look at this thing.
Bro.
It is the candy sunflower.
That is not a candy sunflower, dude. You literally, like, slapped a picture with, like, your Roblox avatar. Your hand looks weird, dude. Like, what am I... Bro, what am I even looking at, bro? Is this a troll or something, dude? The first ones look good. These ones are literally, like, bro, they're not even real. What are you even showing me right now, bro? You sound nervous.
Bro, I really thought I could troll you with these, but, yeah, you caught me. These are fake.
Dude, yeah, obviously, bro. There's no way I would think that was real. Like, look at that. Is it, like, candy blossom sunflower, bro? I mean, you're wasting my time, bro. Get out of my call. I'm not even trolling.
Oh, my gosh, bro literally just left the call. Well, we sadly could not troll my friend Mini Bloxia, but if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, click the video on the screen right now. now, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video.